So let's do a back test to see the performance of this ultimate signal software. Okay, let's do a back test. So this is our GBP, GPY, and this indicator works on 4-hour time frame. Okay, you can see 4-hour time frame, and you get by when you have this ring below a candle. You take a sell when the ring appears above a candle. Okay, when the ring appears above a candle, you sell. Below a candle, you take a buy. So you can see here we had the signal. That is the reason for the sell trade I took today. Okay, that's the reason for the sell trade I took today. And GDP, Great Britain GDP data that was released also was negative for pounds. Okay, so that's the reason I took the sell. And I made a massive profit. The trade is still active now, over 100 and something pips at the moment. Okay, so we won this trade. Then we had a signal here. This one failed. You can see this failed. Then here we had a buy signal. You can see it bought. Here we had a sell signal. As you can see, it sold. Now the risk reward on this strategy that is applied on this strategy is 1 to 2. So if the risk on a trade, for example, this trade here, the risk here entry was at this point, the risk here is 56. Okay, so if the risk is 56, you multiply the risk by 2. So the risk reward is 1 to 2. 1 to 2. And like I said, this is not a scalping system. This is not a scalping strategy. You must stick to the rules, okay? You must stick to the rules. If you apply 1-to-1 risk reward, you might not be profitable in the long run. You might not be profitable. It has to be 1 to 2. So you risk 50 something, you go for 100 and something pips. Okay, this was achieved. Okay, this one failed. Then here we had a buy opportunity. The risk reward is 1 to 2. Anything below might not be profitable in the long run. So the risk here is 69 or 70 pips. We are going for 140 pips. See, we're going for 140 pips. You can see that. Target achieved. You can see. Then here also we had a sell. Okay, we sell from here. It's 47 pips times 2. That's 94. Okay, 94. Target achieved at this point. Okay. Then here also we had a buy here. I think this should be a break-even trade. The risk here was 115. 115 times 2. That's 230. And it did just 128 pips. So this will be a break-even trade. This will be a break-even trade. Here we had a sell. We had a sell here. Stop loss 63 times 2. That's 120. You can see. Won that. We lost this. Lost this. Then we had this call here. So 50, 100. Target achieved. You can see that. Here also we had a sell. Let's see. This is 62. And we're going for 120 pips. Okay, got to 93 pips. So this will be a break-even trade. This will be a break-even trade. Then here we also had another call for sell. This point to this point, 53. We're going for 100 pips. Yeah, this is it. You can see that. Achieved. We had another call here. You can see we're having more winnings than losses. Now, when this pattern forms on the chart, you can set your notification to receive these calls on your phone. Okay, you can set notification to receive these calls on your phone. So you had this here. This is 70 pips, go for 140. Okay, you can see it even went above that. You can see. So if you're on PC, you will see the signal here. You can see GBJPY scanning to tell you sell. Okay, to tell you sell or buy, sell or buy. Once it generates a signal here, you'll receive a message on your phone to buy or sell. You can see that. Okay, so it's just scanning, no setup at the moment, no setup at the moment. That sell setup was generated yesterday. The current sell was generated yesterday. So if you didn't execute that trade, you have missed the opportunity. Wait for the next opportunity. Okay. So we had a sell here also. This also is TP. Okay. So you don't have to spend all day, watching the charts. You only check the charts every 4 hours. Every 4 hours. There's no setup. You wait for the next 4 hours. Once you see the setup, you execute it. It's that simple. Every 4 hours. Okay. So we can see 180 achieved. I think this didn't play out as expected. Stop loss 118, just got to 106. So this should be a break-even trade. It should be a break-even trade. Then we had this sell. It's a good setup. 143 times 2. That's about 288. You can see it did over 288 pips. You can see that did over 288 pips. But your target should be times 2. Okay? Times 2. If you want more, when the market gets to times 2, you can, close 80 to 90% of whatever profit you have made at that point, and you leave the remaining one to keep running. Okay, you leave it to keep running to make more profit. So to get the best results with this software, also you need to learn how to manage trades. Okay, you need to learn how to manage trades. You also need to know how to apply good risk and money management. Most importantly, position sizing. Position size is very important. Okay, so once you get the software, you'll be added to a community where you'll be taught how to manage risk like a professional trader. Like a professional trader, if you try to gamble with this system, you lose money. You will lose money. Yeah, it's very possible for you to lose money. If you do, if you try to gamble, do not to position size, you blow your account. You want to over leverage, blow your account. Okay, you have to stick to the rules to make profit from this system. You have to stick to the rules. Very important. So here we had a call to buy, and this is 118. Let's say 120 times 2, 240. Yeah, this is one. Yeah, 212. That's 2. So when there didn't get to 2 something, this would have made some good profit here. Yeah, should have made some good profit here. This shouldn't be break-even or break-even trade. Then we had a very nice setup to sell here. Very nice setup to sell here. You can see, boom, stop loss. Yep, you can see that 46 pips times 2, 92 pips. 92 pips. This failed. This one failed. And we had a buyer also, and would have executed the trade from this point to this point. Okay, so the signals, the notification you receive on your phone will come with stop loss and take profits. All you have to do is just execute. So we had 138 times 2, 138 times 2, that should be, let's say 140 times 2, that should be 280 pips. 280 pips, you can see, delivered. You can see it's delivered above 280 pips. Here also we had a sell. Let's see, let's sell from this point, stop loss, yeah, times 2, 60 times 2, that's about 120 achieved. You can see achieved. So we had this one also. You can see we're having more winnings than losses. 84 times 2, 160. Okay, it got to 129 and it reversed. This is either going to be break even or close with little profits. Okay. Then we had this sell here also. Nice setup. From this point, your risk is 111. And you go for, let's say, 200, at least 200 pips. One that also, you can see this also, boom, buy. 63 pips times 2, 120. Above that, you can see. So this one, this point, I think this one failed. This one hit stop loss. 117, just did 76 pips, which failed. Then we had this by this. So you can see how profitable the system is. This is above 60% winning rate. You can see our risk here will be 52, 57 times 2. That's about 100 and something pips. You can see. So this one failed. this one failed. So understand that you would experience losses. You will not win all trades. The goal is to have more winnings than losses. The goal is to have what? More winnings than losses. So here we had another call here to sell. Okay, 26 pips and take profits times 250 something. You can see. So you can see for yourself how profitable the system is. So I would employ that you get your copy. Get your copy, stop blowing your funds. Get your license today and start earning consistently from the market. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.